pull away.
This is reality TV.
You think you know your weather? Our team breaks down the science behind the storm.
You can see the water flowing into the vortex.
Inside the most shocking viral videos that will blow your mind. When tornadoes strike and most people head to indoor shelters, a special breed of men and women race towards the storm instead of away from it. These dedicated professionals have one of the world's most extreme jobs and are willing to risk their own lives to save the lives of others.
I have a lot of people ask me, why chase tornadoes? It's just something that invigorates me. It's something that gives me life.
May 7th, 2016. A series of tornadoes touches down across eastern Colorado. Storm chaser Gabe Cox is on the hunt. He's turned a lifelong obsession with weather into a part-time profession.
Look at that. High Plains magic.
The first storm that we encountered was a tornado that went through Eckley, Colorado, which thankfully is a town that's just wide open fields.
Ripping the ground a drill bit, multi-vortex.
But Gabe Cox's day is just beginning.
We noticed another supercell that was heading towards the highway we had just come off of. And this supercell was only about 15 minutes down the road.
It's coming down, it's coming down. It's coming down.
Sometimes it's a chance turn down a country road that can lead to the biggest discoveries.
What started out as a little rope tornado all of a sudden becomes this violent cyclone, wider and wider and wider.
Hey, check those people up there!
The good news is that thing sat out there where it doesn't hurt anybody.
When you see a tornado up close, it just seems otherworldly.
Gabe says safety is always priority number one. But how close is too close?
For storm chasers, it's really important that they keep their surroundings in mind. There are all kinds of other hazards. There's falling debris, there is lightning, there's hail. And one of the maneuvers we like to take as a precaution is to come in behind the tornado. And that way the tornado is always moving away from us and we can safely follow behind.
Real experienced storm chasers know how close they can get and where the storms are going. I personally wouldn't want to be this close, a little too close for comfort for me.
This is way too close. It looks way too close.
Crazy enough, we weren't the closest ones. There were two other storm chase vehicles that inched up a little bit closer to it. The footage is a little deceiving because I was zoomed in. It looks like we were all right up onto the tornado, but everyone there was playing safe and they were using caution.
What's really incredible about this video is the fact that this tornado was only rated an F2, but look at the tremendous velocity. Look how fast that wall of dust is moving across the screen.
This tornado is just a beast. It is a monster.
2 days later, the same upper air system brings severe weather to Oklahoma. Gabe Cox tracks it down near the small town of Wynnewood, 60 miles southeast of Oklahoma City.
Oh, man.
There's a power line, Gabe.
There's roof damage right there.
And we were able to catch up to it close enough to see it cross the road about a quarter mile in front of us.
Hold still.
And that's where I think our excitement turned to a bit of terror when we realized that things that we were seeing whipping around the tornado were pieces of houses.
The Wynnewood tornado was an EF4 tornado that carved out a 9-mile path that was 400 yards wide.
Can you get this?
Yep.
It's ripping the town apart.
Another storm chaser, Scott Peak, was also at Wynnewood that day.
So as we're moving east down the road, Gabriel Cox is right in front of us, and we're about to pass him here in just a second. Oh man, just getting up close like that, it gets me every time.
Look at the giant underside of that supercell with a perfectly formed white contrasting tornado. This is like a storm chaser's dream.
seeing the storm structure, seeing the beauty of it, seeing the tornado, seeing the beauty of that as well. It just gets my adrenaline going. This one was a very unique tornado to me because it was so beautiful. At the same time, it was so violent.
This is spectacular imagery right here.
The Wynnewood tornado claimed 2 lives and destroyed multiple buildings. Ever wonder why most tornadoes occur in the late afternoon or early evening? Warm air fuels instability in storms. As a result, most tornadoes take place between 4 and 9 p.m. May 2011. This time, Scott Peak shows up in Joplin, Missouri. He has no idea he's about to document an historic event.
Oh, no!
It was incredible to see how fast that tornado formed. I've never seen anything like that in my life. Of my 15 years of storm chasings, from a single vortex to a violent EF5 tornado in 20 seconds. And that's all it took.
What's it doing?
The video is incredible of this tornado. I've never seen video like this before because you actually see the birth of a monster.
There it is. There it is. Oh, gosh.
It was incredible in a scary way because we knew the town of Joplin was right there.
The fact that it developed into a monster so rapidly made it very difficult to provide a proper warning to the people of Joplin.
Oh, my gosh. Oh, my gosh.
Just watching it form, went from excitement to horror, knowing that it was probably going to affect people's lives out there.
Oh, my gosh, it's right there. Okay, just go slow, It's going to cross the road right there.
What also made the Joplin tornado so bad was that it was a rain-wrapped tornado.
That can make it very dangerous because you're expecting to see this stovepipe-like tornado come your way, and all you're seeing is just a big mass of dark clouds.
Dude, the trees are debarked.
There's no way of knowing that you have an EF5 tornado until it starts creating damage. That's the way tornadoes are rated. This was the kind of tornado you had to be underground to be safe.
And little did we know that this would intensify rapidly into the costliest single tornado in U.S. history. And it happened just like that.
That same day, Mike Bettis was reporting for the Weather Channel.
The scene is fairly remarkable. And this is a convenience store. Look at the vehicles here. That's the gas station and the canopy there.
I ended up arriving just minutes after this tornado mowed through Joplin, and it was destruction everywhere you looked. It's the saddest thing I've ever seen.
It put knots in my stomach just seeing that.
The Joplin EF5 tornado raged for just under 40 minutes. 158 people lost their lives. The Joplin tornado was the deadliest since 1932, when twisters hit Tupelo, Mississippi and Gainesville, Georgia, killing over 200 in each. Coming up, a helicopter rescue spins out of control.
And the spin isn't stopping.
And high winds threaten to topple a construction crane.
It's dropping really quick. Whoa.
But Weather Gone Viral continues.